Surge protectors are often marketed with claims of comprehensive protection against electrical surges originating from both outside and inside a house. Typically, these devices are intended to be mounted near the main electrical panel and connected to a dedicated circuit breaker. Let's evaluate these claims and understand the capabilities and limitations of surge protectors. Surge protectors can indeed protect against surges originating from external sources. These sources include lightning strikes or power line disturbances. Surge protectors work by diverting excess voltage to the ground, thereby safeguarding connected electronic devices. This diversion process is crucial in preventing damage from sudden high voltage events. However, surge protectors are generally less effective in protecting against surges generated within the home. These internal surges are typically caused by inductive loads such as refrigerators, air conditioners, and motors. These appliances create voltage spikes when they turn off or on due to the sudden change in current flow. While surge protectors can mitigate some of these internal surges, they are not as effective as they are against external surges. It's important to understand that surge protectors do not eliminate all surges within a home. They are primarily designed to protect against transient voltage spikes, which are short-duration, high-voltage events. Prolonged overvoltage or undervoltage conditions, which can also damage electronic devices, are not addressed by typical surge protectors. The effectiveness of a surge protector is also influenced by its distance from the surge source. A surge protector mounted near the main panel may not provide adequate protection for devices located far away in the house. This is because the surge can degrade as it travels through the wiring, and the surge protector may not be able to clamp the voltage quickly enough to protect distant devices. Surge protectors have a current rating, which specifies the amount of surge current they can handle. Exceeding this current rating can damage the surge protector or the connected devices. It's essential to choose a surge protector with an adequate current rating for the expected surge conditions. Surge protectors also have a voltage rating which specifies the maximum voltage they can withstand. Surges exceeding this voltage rating can overwhelm the surge protector and cause damage. It's important to select a surge protector with a voltage rating appropriate for the electrical system in the home. While a surge protector near the main panel can provide some level of protection, it's crucial to manage expectations and understand its limitations. For critical electronic devices, additional surge protection devices may be necessary at the point of use. These point-of-use surge protectors provide a more localized and effective level of protection. When selecting a surge protection strategy, several additional considerations are important. Firstly, it is wise to consult with a qualified electrician to assess the specific needs of the home and determine the appropriate surge protection strategy. An electrician can evaluate the electrical system, identify potential surge sources, and recommend the best surge protection devices and placement. Secondly, consider using multiple surge protectors at different locations within the home to increase coverage. This layered approach provides more comprehensive protection against surges from both external and internal sources. Thirdly, monitor the surge protectors regularly and replace them if they become damaged or show signs of wear. Surge protectors have a limited lifespan and can degrade over time, especially after handling significant surges. Regularly checking their status and replacing them when necessary ensures continued protection. Surge protection is a crucial aspect of home electrical safety. While surge protectors can provide valuable protection against voltage spikes, it's essential to understand their limitations and choose an appropriate surge protection strategy. Consulting with a qualified electrician using multiple surge protectors and monitoring their status can help ensure comprehensive protection for electronic devices. To elaborate on the types of surges, consider the different sources and characteristics. External surges, often caused by lightning strikes, can introduce extremely high voltage and current into the electrical system. These surges can travel through power lines and enter the home, potentially damaging sensitive electronic equipment. Internal surges, on the other hand, are generated by appliances within the home. These surges are typically lower in magnitude than external surges but can still cause damage over time. Inductive loads, such as motors and compressors, are common sources of internal surges. When these devices switch on or off, they can create voltage spikes that propagate through the electrical system. Understanding the different types of surges is essential for selecting the appropriate surge protection devices. For external surges, a whole house surge protector installed at the main electrical panel is recommended. This device can divert a significant portion of the surge current to the ground, protecting the entire home. For internal surges, point-of-view surge protectors can be used to protect individual electronic devices. These devices provide a more localized level of protection and can help prevent damage from surges generated by nearby appliances. The effectiveness of a surge protector depends on several factors, including its clamping voltage, response time, and surge current capacity. The clamping voltage is the voltage level at which the surge protector begins to divert excess voltage to the ground. A lower clamping voltage provides better protection, but it can also increase the risk of nuisance tripping. The response time is the time it takes for the surge protector to begin clamping the voltage. A faster response time provides better protection against fast rising surges. The surge current capacity is the amount of surge current the surge protector can handle without being damaged. A higher surge current capacity provides better protection against large surges. When selecting a surge protector, it is important to consider these factors and choose a device that meets the specific needs of the home. It is also important to choose a surge protector that is certified by a reputable testing laboratory, such as Underwriters Laboratories UL. This certification ensures that the surge protector meets certain safety and performance standards. In addition to surge protectors, there are other measures that can be taken to protect electronic devices from surges. One measure is to unplug electronic devices during thunderstorms. Lightning strikes can generate extremely high voltage surges that can easily overwhelm surge protectors. Unplugging electronic devices during thunderstorms eliminates the risk of damage from these surges. Another measure is to use a power conditioner. Power conditioners provide a more comprehensive level of protection than surge protectors. They not only protect against surges but also filter out noise and voltage fluctuations that can damage electronic devices. Power conditioners are particularly useful for sensitive electronic equipment, such as computers and audiovisual equipment. Regular maintenance of the electrical system can also help prevent surges. Loose connections and faulty wiring can create voltage spikes that can damage electronic devices. Having the electrical system inspected and maintained by a qualified electrician can help identify and correct these problems. It is also important to avoid overloading electrical circuits. Overloading a circuit can cause voltage drops and fluctuations that can damage electronic devices. Use the appropriate size circuit breaker for each circuit and avoid plugging too many devices into a single outlet. Surge protection is an ongoing process that requires regular monitoring and maintenance. Surge protectors can degrade over time, especially after handling significant surges. Regularly checking the status of surge protectors and replacing them when necessary ensures continued protection. By taking these measures, it is possible to protect electronic devices from surges and ensure their longevity. The cost of surge protection is relatively low compared to the cost of replacing damaged electronic equipment. Investing in surge protection is a wise decision for any homeowner. To further clarify the operation of surge protectors, they typically employ metal oxide varistors or MOVs. These MOV are voltage-dependent resistors that exhibit a high resistance at normal operating voltages but drastically decrease their resistance when exposed to high voltage surges. This allows the excess voltage to be shunted to ground, protecting the connected equipment. However, MOV have a finite lifespan and degrade with each surge they handle. This degradation can eventually lead to the surge protector failing, which is why regular monitoring and replacement are important. Another type of surge protection technology is silicon avalanche diodes, or SADs. SAD offer faster response times and better clamping performance compared to MOV, but they typically have lower surge current capacity and are more expensive. Some surge protectors use a combination of MOV and SAD to achieve a balance of performance and cost. In addition to the technology used, the quality of the surge protector's construction also plays a significant role in its effectiveness. Surge protectors with robust housings, heavy gauge wiring, and reliable grounding connections are more likely to withstand severe surges and provide long-lasting protection. When installing a surge protector, it is important to follow the manufacturer's instructions carefully. The surge protector should be properly grounded to ensure that the excess voltage is safely diverted to the earth. It is also important to choose a location that is easily accessible for monitoring and maintenance. For whole house surge protectors, it is typically recommended to have a qualified electrician perform the installation. This ensures that the surge protector is properly connected to the electrical system and that all safety requirements are met. For point-of-use surge protectors, installation is typically straightforward and can be done by the homeowner. However, it is still important to read and follow the manufacturer's instructions carefully. When choosing a surge protector, consider the types of electronic devices that you want to protect. Sensitive electronic equipment, such as computers and audiovisual equipment, require a higher level of protection than less sensitive devices, such as lamps and appliances. Choose surge protectors with appropriate clamping voltages, response times, and surge current capacities for the devices you want to protect. It is also important to consider the electrical environment in your home. Homes in areas that are prone to lightning strikes or power line disturbances require a higher level of surge protection than homes in areas with stable power. Choose surge protectors that are designed to withstand the expected surge conditions in your area. Surge protection is an essential part of a comprehensive home electrical safety plan. By understanding the types of surges, the limitations of surge protectors, and the factors that affect their performance, you can choose the appropriate surge protection strategy for your home and protect your electronic devices from damage. Remember to consult with a qualified electrician for assistance in selecting and installing surge protection devices. They can assess your specific needs and recommend the best solutions for your home. Furthermore, consider the surge protection needs of other valuable assets in your home, such as telephone lines, cable television connections, and network cables. Surges can also travel through these lines and damage connected equipment. Surge protectors are available for these applications as well, and they should be included in a comprehensive surge protection plan. For example, a surge protector for a telephone line can protect your telephone, fax machine, and answering machine from surges that travel through the phone lines. A surge protector for a cable television connection can protect your television, cable box, and DVR from surges that travel through the cable lines. A surge protector for a network cable can protect your computer, router, and other network devices from surges that travel through the network cables. When selecting surge protectors for these applications, it is important to choose devices that are specifically designed for the type of line they are protecting. Telephone line surge protectors have different characteristics than cable television surge protectors or network cable surge protectors. Using the wrong type of surge protector can be ineffective or even dangerous. In addition to protecting against surges, it is also important to protect against other electrical problems, such as ground faults and arc faults. Ground faults occur when electricity flows through an unintended path to the ground. Arc faults occur when electricity jumps between two conductors, creating a spark. Both ground faults and arc faults can cause fires and electrical shocks. Ground fault circuit interrupters, or GFCIs, are devices that protect against ground faults. Arc fault circuit interrupters, or FCIs, are devices that protect against arc faults. GFCIs and FCIs are typically installed in circuit breakers and outlets. It is important to have GFCIs and FCIs installed in areas where there is a risk of ground faults or arc faults, such as bathrooms, kitchens, and laundry rooms. By protecting against surges, ground faults, and arc faults, you can create a safe and reliable electrical environment in your home. Remember to consult with a qualified electrician for assistance in assessing your electrical needs and implementing appropriate safety measures. Ultimately, a well-designed and maintained electrical system is essential for protecting your home and family from electrical hazards. While surge protectors offer a valuable layer of defense against transient voltage spikes, they are just one component of a comprehensive electrical safety strategy. Prioritizing electrical safety and taking proactive measures to mitigate risks can help ensure a safe and comfortable living environment.